Hi everyone, long time no see. Yeah, I've just been studying and living life and being really slack when it comes to videos. So I thought I would just get back into it because I really enjoy making videos, and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions of the new Pond's Flawless White BB Cream, and it has an SPF of 15 and they only come in one shade, and that is light, so I'm hoping that it will match me. I am quite pale, so the description of this product on the back here, it says instant natural coverage and it lightens from within in the epidermis layer, so that is the outer layer of the skin. It's not really within. And so it's just supposed to provide a natural bare face look. So I'm not expecting full coverage or anything crazy, but I really hope that it has about a medium coverage. And yeah, I've never used it before, so we will see. I should say that my skin type is normal combination, sort of oily in the T-zone and pretty normal everywhere else, and I am acne prone. I break out so easily to certain foundations or products, so I have super sensitive skin, and I'm hoping that this doesn't break me out. I have heard some people saying that it does, and I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm going to be taking a angled kabuki. This is the F84 from Sigma, and I'm just going to wet it. I'm going to use the Australis Makeup Finishing Spritz. Okay, so I put a blob of it on the back of my hand, and it looks relatively light. I don't know if it will be light enough for me. It feels quite thick. It's definitely not like running down my hand at all. My main concern is pores and fine lines, and I don't really have any major breakouts or anything going on at the moment, so I'm not looking for heavy coverage. So I'm hoping that this does give a natural look. It smells quite nice. Okay, so that's just got blobs on it, but from this side it's pretty well covered. I would say that that's a medium coverage just from one layer, and I'm really impressed. It's covered all the redness under my nose. It doesn't exaggerate any pores, so that's always good because that's one of my big concerns. And the colour match is actually going quite well. I'm pretty happy with it. So I think it might adapt a little bit though, if you know you're a bit darker than I am, but not, I don't think it will do any tanned or medium skin type, so that's a bit of a bummer. The fragrance is really strong. I don't mind it, but if you didn't like it, it would be kind of annoying because it's really quite overwhelming. That's all I can smell right now. Okay. So that is with one layer blended out on my skin. My skin is looking relatively not really super matte, but it is not like dewy or anything. It's just a satin finish, I'd say. Obviously it hasn't really set. We'll just wait and see. I'll test it out and see if it's buildable, so I'll do another layer on some spots that I want a little bit more extra coverage. I normally do my cheeks, just along here, and my chin. Okay, so that is after applying 2 layers, mainly in these areas here. And I have to say, it hasn't caked up or anything. It builds really, really nicely. It blends really easily. I don't have to really work hard to make it look nice and flawless. I'm really impressed with the coverage so far. And okay, I'm just going to finish off the rest of my makeup and then come back and let you know how it's set. So I'll be back. I haven't set in these areas with a powder. I've just contoured and put a little bit of blush on and highlight, and yeah, so I guess that would be set with a powder, but in the main area I normally do set that with the powder. But for the purpose of this review and to see how long the actual product lasts by itself, I'm not going to. So far it really seems the same. It hasn't like set to be more of a matte finish, it's just stayed the same satin finish, and I'm super impressed with the coverage that it offers. And yeah, I really, really like it. It matches really well color wise. It's not like, you know, orange face or whatever. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. I will hopefully keep on updating throughout the day. It is now 11:55, so almost midday, and yeah, we'll see how it wears throughout the night, and I will talk to you later. Bye! Hi again. Okay, so it is now 2:45, if you can see that. So it's basically been almost 3 hours since I applied it, and it's still going really, really well. I do feel a little bit oily around my nose, which is where every foundation starts to break down for me first, because that's my most oily area, and my forehead feels a little bit oily, not too much really. My chin's fine, cheeks are fine, I can still see blush and you can still see the highlight. Everything, you know, my eyebrows are still on, everything still looks really good. So the fact that it feels oily around my nose, it hasn't started to break down. It hasn't really started to break down, like I can't see any redness peeking through from my nose. It's settled into the lines, my smile lines around here. That happens with every single foundation I use, no matter what. It happens with everything. So all I have to do is just blend it out and then it's gone. So not really an issue. So far I really am loving it. I have a feeling that if I had powdered as normal, it probably would be lasting a little bit better with the oil control at the moment. So I think this is a really great, well, not foundation, BB cream, but it's basically a foundation. It works so well at covering. It's not like a tinted moisturizer, some BB creams you get and they don't really do anything. So I definitely love the more fuller coverage side of things, and there's something that still feels natural and not heavy, and this definitely doesn't feel heavy on my skin. I've been outside in the sun and running around with Henry, and you know, it feels really lightweight and not like I have a mask on. So definitely love it, and I will check back in at the end of the night to let you know how it all was. So see you soon. Okay guys, it is now 7:30 or 7:29, basically 7:30. I'm about to take my makeup off because Henry's already gone to sleep, so I am so tired. I've got lots of cleaning to do, and yeah, that's not really relevant. But anyway, onto the foundation, how it's worn. I will check now. If you can, yes you can. It's super shiny on my forehead. It's not a lot of oil, but it's just quite shiny. It doesn't feel, you know, overly greasy or gross. My chin isn't, my nose, this area, they're a little bit shiny, but it's not like super oily. So, and I haven't powdered at all, so I'm actually really impressed. As for where my blush is still there, I was cuddling Henry earlier and he wiped his, I think his head or arm or I don't know, something across my face, and now there is like a patch missing of my contour and blush. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, it's faded down. It's like 8 hours wear now. My eyeshadow's creasing, everything's going bad. But honestly, I'm really impressed. You can see a little bit of the redness around my nose. It's settled into my pores a little bit around here, but I think that might be from my concealer because I do conceal around this area and it's all sort of gone a little bit weird there. So that's not really the foundation, but in this area along here, it's all looking really good. So overall, I definitely recommend this foundation if you are combination oily skin, even dry skin. I think you would be fine. The only bummer about it is the shade range, the fact that they only have one and it's light. It matched me quite well, so I am about an NC 15, NC 10 even, in MAC, so, or in Estee Lauder I am Cool Bone, which is a new colour and is the lightest one in the double wear range, so it's so pale. So for this to work for me, it is quite a pale thing, but let me know in the comments below if you have darker skin and if it's worked for you, because I think it could be sort of adaptable. Yeah, so I'm super impressed with it and I look really shiny because the lamp is like on my face right now. Yeah, okay, I forgot to mention earlier that the price of this is $13.99 Australian and it is available from Priceline and it is 25 grams. I definitely think it's a reasonable price and I'm really impressed with it. So far, no breakouts have popped up. I will update the description bar tomorrow and let you know if anything's happened, but hopefully I don't feel any, like, you know, the tingling sort of feeling that you get when a pimple is coming on. So yeah, hopefully all good. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now and I hope this review was helpful and have a lovely night, guys. Bye!